Hello, ladies. My name is Giselle Wallace, lesbian life coach and author. And this message is for the women who love women. I know how daunting it can be to meet a woman that you like and you do not know how to make things happen. You know, make sure that she's into you like you're into her so you can start to get to know each other better, and it leads to same sex romance. We just love to be loved. We're women, we love relationships. And I enjoy coaching women and giving them guidance and insight on love and relationships between women. So stay tuned for this video. I'm going to give you 3 special tips on how to approach a woman. And the title of this video is How to Approach a Woman You Like, Lesbian Version. My name is Giselle Wallace, life coach and author for the LGBTQ community. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share my content if you love content such as this. So here's 3 ways to approach a woman. And I stress approach a woman because being a lesbian or a woman who loves women, which falls into the categories of being lesbian, bisexual, pansexual, or queer, we all are familiar with our attractions in women. And it can be quite daunting meeting women because there's so many things that we have to think about and consider, and we're kind of uncertain on how to go about the process of dating women. And I get it. I've been there, and I am going to give you some insight from my own personal experience, as well as what I've learned from other women who identify as lesbians or bisexual, pansexual, or queer when it comes to dating and relationships between women. So the 3 ways to approach are not specifically one better than the other. They're just kind of like a guideline. And it's important to approach a woman, especially if you are a same-sex attracted woman, because I like to tell my clients that you need to avoid heterosexual guidelines and rules when it comes to dating and relationships, because we are women who love women, and heterosexual dating rules don't work for us. And just to be specific, for example, in heterosexual relationships, the man is the approacher, he approaches the women. However, we're 2 women, so there's no man in the relationship, and we're equals, which means that you don't have to wait on a woman to approach you. You can approach her. It's all right. We're both women. So here goes the 3 ways to approach a woman. Number 3, it's based on proximity. And what I mean by proximity is you could literally be in the same neighborhood. I don't mean like literally across the street from each other, but you might be. Maybe you're in the same complex, like apartment or condo complex, and you see each other very often. That's proximity. Maybe you go to the same gym together to work out. That's proximity. You might be engaged in some type of local event, um, some type of monthly or weekly meeting that is centered around a campaign or an interest in the community, and the woman that you like is there. So those are all examples of being in proximity. So I'm going to only discuss proximity in this video. I'm not going to discuss long distance because that's a whole nother ball game. But proximity simply means that she's nearby and you can actually have the ability to see her pretty quickly. Now, what you would want to do as an example if she's in proximity, such as a scenario if you're in the same neighborhood, if you stay in the same um, complex together, you can speak to each other daily. But I just want to say, don't get caught up in just a high and by situation. Don't do that. The reason why is because that's how you stay in the friend zone. And also, she might be thinking you're just a friendly person. You have to approach ladies. That means you're going to make effort in getting to know the woman who you are attracted to. So what you can do is, for example, maybe if you're in the neighborhood and you see her tending to the grass, maybe she likes to water her grass, maybe she's into flowers and plants, she has a garden. You can go and just let her know she's doing such a great job with her yard. It could be anything. Maybe she has a cute dog or cat. Compliment her dog or cat. Ask her the dog's name, the cat's name. It could be anything, ladies. It doesn't have to be complicated. It's very simple. It strikes up a conversation. And once you get her to talking, then you're going to learn more about her. So that means that you can just add on to the conversation and keep it going. All right. So take the initiative to do that. If you are at the gym, you can ask if she has a fitness partner, a workout partner. If she doesn't, guess what? You can be her new fitness partner. So just think outside the box and make things happen. Number two would be online. Now, disclaimer, I am not a fan of online dating apps, online dating at all. And the reason why generally I'll say is I've experienced online dating where you literally go to these dating apps to meet women. And it wasn't because I wanted to. I had an epiphany to try it just to get experience. And it's been beneficial to me because it gave me some information and insight into the dating realm with lesbians and same-sex attracted women. So I got some experience and I don't really like it. This is just my preference. I'm big on being safe and being protected. And although we are women, you just really don't get a good feel of a person who is on these dating apps because you've never met them before and you don't really know if they're real. Because the truth is, people still catfish. And I've even experienced where a person's picture does not look like them in real life. It's really bizarre and it wasn't a good thing. Like they don't look at all like who you see, who you were attracted to. That's why you didn't swipe left. You swiped right because you liked their photos. But when you met them in person, don't please don't deceive people with how you look. Negative. But there's other reasons I won't get into, but generally I am all for uh meeting on social media, meaning platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, which is now X, or LinkedIn, because, and I'm not referring to like the specific dating group on like Facebook, because that still falls in the area of dating online. For one, ladies, you're you're going to think about dating only when you go to these dating apps. And it can kind of be a turnoff when you're so focused on just dating and getting with a woman. It can almost come off as being desperate. When I went on the dating apps, I wasn't really thinking about dating anyone. I wanted to look for friends, other lesbians or women who identified as same gender loving, and just to get community um, relationships, like just develop friendships within the community. However, it can lead to something more, but it's just a lot of filters you have to go through and it wastes your time. Whereas if you see someone just on social media, you can use the DM, the direct messages, but I would probably engage with them more first through their posts and their reels or their videos that they have on social media, and just, like their content, leave a comment, leave a compliment, and be polite, be endearing. We know how to, really, flirt or let a woman know that we're paying her some attention. You don't have to overkill on it. Just be yourself. It'll get her attention. And the cool thing about social media is you can read their bios. So you have a bigger chance of finding out, okay, she seems like she's part of the LGBTQ community. And you'll be able to see her pictures, her profile pictures, her videos. You get to see her actively engaging. So that's the bonus. Dating apps, they have limitations because you're not able to see who they're following or who they're subscribed to. You're not able to actually see the different interests they have or what they believe in or what they don't believe in. And so that's, I guess, a con with the dating apps. And on social media, you get to see more engagement. You get to see who they're following, who they're subscribed to. Ladies, pay attention because I'm giving you some wisdom. You will see who they interact with and engage with, and that tells you a lot about a person. And you have different interests, and I mean, on social media, you can learn about history, news, you can learn about current events. There's a plethora of interest online that you can actually pick up on about the woman that you're interested in. Number one, you are meeting this woman in real life for the first time. This one is different from number three. Number three was if she's in proximity, she's in the neighborhood, you see her pretty often. And it's definitely different from social media because that's virtual, that's online. Number one is different because you may never meet this woman again. This is the first time you've met her, and she is stunning. She grasps your attention. You can't stop looking at her. You know that you need to approach because you know in the back of your mind, I may never see this woman again. So let me do something. Ladies, if you've ever seen a woman who is so beautiful and it's something about her aura, her presence that just captivates you, and you just had to say something to her, you just couldn't let her walk by. This is what I'm talking about. This is when you need to make a direct approach because you won't see her again if you don't do anything. You may be out like at some type of festivity. It could be an art museum, a food festival. It could be anything. It could be in a museum, at a lounge, real laid back, nice, uh, just a good vibe, good atmosphere, and you see her and she doesn't see you, or she might see you, but you're not really sure if she's looking at you because she's attracted to you. This At this moment, ladies, you don't need to worry about rejection. You don't need to worry about all the things that are going through your head, like, is she into the girls? Is she gay? I don't know. What if she's straight? You don't have time for that, because this woman could actually leave. She could just go on with her life and you'll never see her again. So that's why you are meeting her for the first time in the physical realm. So you need to approach. And you might say, well, Giselle, how do I do that? Smile, walk up to her. Don't run, pace yourself. Now, if it's like you meet her walking down, maybe you're downtown and you're walking down a busy street and you see her and you're like, oh my goodness, she's passing you by. You need to follow her, okay? And you're not gonna run like you're going crazy and losing breath. You're just gonna pick up the pace and you're just going to say hello to catch her attention, because she's gonna look around and smile and say something like, I just had to let you know that you are so beautiful. We all love compliments. Compliment her. Women love to be complimented. That's going to get her attention. It's going to make her stop. And then you have to give a direct approach. Don't worry about rejection. Don't worry about, is she gay or straight? Get to the point. You say, I know you don't know who I am, but I think you are very beautiful and I would love to get to know you better. My name is, and you introduce yourself and you be like, if you don't mind, can we exchange phone numbers? I actually am very attracted to you. I am a lesbian. I would love to get to know you more. And just smile and just wait for her response. Don't freak out. Don't get scared. Don't panic. Don't run away. She's not a monster. The worst thing she can do is say no, because she might be married. She might already have a girlfriend, but you didn't see any ring on her finger. So you just don't know. You didn't do anything wrong. And she might be flattered and she might say yes. But even if she says no, you can go home in peace knowing that you didn't actually chicken out. You're going to have this confidence that you've never had before and said, you know what? I did that. I approached a woman and I didn't worry about her rejecting me. I didn't worry about her bashing me because I'm into women. You just took that chance, because let me tell you something, ladies. One of the most amazing things about living this life is you have to take risk. If you do not take risk, then you will not enjoy the best life that is out there for you. So if she says no, that's all right, because now you know that she's not the one for you. But if you don't approach, then you'll never know. But when you do approach and she says yes, now you're off to a beautiful opportunity and experience to love a woman like yourself, a same sex attracted woman. I hope that these 3 ways for you to approach a woman resonates with you. If you have any questions, if you would like to receive life coaching, I'd love to speak with you. I am a certified lesbian life coach. All of my information is here on YouTube in the description box. Please contact me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like and share my content if you would like more information and videos such as this. You have a wonderful day, ladies, and you deserve to be loved.